champions. Happy Wednesday morning, coming to you live from the 5 a.m. club where we get up early and we conquer our morning to own our day. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Wednesday morning. Remember, it's not the hump day. We just keep on pressing on. There's still all day Wednesday, all day Thursday, all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. Still 5 full days left to accomplish our goals and our dreams and what we want to make happen today, this week, this month, this year. Been a minute since I reminded everybody that, what I do every single morning. I get up at 5. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, go to the gym. Tuesday, Thursday, just light cardio. Really just walking at home. But when I get up, it takes me a little bit, right? Having my coffee, just getting moving. It takes a while to get my back warmed up and stuff. But I use that time to get ready for my day. It's really the only peace and quiet I have all day, right? Because then it's just work nonstop, and then kids and family and stuff until bed. And so that morning time is important to me to get focused and ready for the day. But most importantly for me is to rewrite my goals down. And I tell all y'all this a lot, and some people roll their eyes and don't believe in it or whatever, but I just want you to understand why I do what I do, which is writing my goals down. I got goals that I need to accomplish today, right? Write my goals down, a couple goals for the day. Then I've got some goals for this month / 3 at most 6 months that I'm writing down. A couple that are more by the end of the year. That's why those two can kind of alter, because obviously as we get closer to the end of the year, they kind of blend in. And then I've got long-term kind of, dream casting goals and some things there. Now, over the course of the past 10, 15 years-ish that I've done that, the goalpost changes, right? And so it's really fun being able to accomplish those goals, but it makes me really clear and focused, right? For a long time, I was writing down, get married, have kids, check those off. Be able to retire my parents, check those off. Be able to build my own home, I'm going to be able to check that off soon. And travel goals and stuff like that, I'm able to put in there. Financial goals, I'm able to put that in there. But those change over time, right? And so it's okay to have long-term goals that become obtained, and then it makes you change your long-term goals, right? And then have short-term goals that you need to obtain too, right? So the short-term goals on the short and medium kind of runouts, those are important. Those are important to be able to quantify. Those are important to not just say, I want to get rich. It's important to not just say, I want to get President's Club. It's important to not just say, I want to lose 10 pounds. It's important that the goals are planned, right? And what I mean by planned is having quantifiable, measurable steps to these goals. And so, I use the weight loss one a lot. You need to be able to write down, I'm going to consume no more than 1,500 calories or 1,800 calories, whatever it is, for the next 30 days, gym 3 days a week, lose 10 pounds, right? It's got to be things that you can quantify. So that brings me back to work, right? When we talk about daily goals, and if we ask people to come off a mute on Zoom and talk about daily goals, most of the time the goal is 1,000 AP, 2,500 AP, 10,000 AP for the week or the day or whatever. And that's a wish, not a goal, right? A goal has to be measurable. And so therefore, I don't write down wish lists every single morning. I write down goals, and I write down the steps I'm going to take to achieve those goals. And so just like you can't wake up in the morning and say, I wish I could do 1,000 AP today. Even if you say, I'm going to do 1,000 AP today, that's not something quantifiable or guaranteeable. So that's where I want to shift to. Today, I'm going to do my 5 hours of talk time. I'm going to hit my dials. I'm going to be, positive this and that, follow the PEC, get 5 presentations and SBCs in. And then the longer term goal, right, is the AP goal, right? So I'm going to have 30 consecutive days. I'm going to be on string 30 of 5 hours of talk time. I'm going to get string 4, maybe if you're starting at 0, of 2,500 AP. I'm going to, attend every single Breakfast Club call. I'm going to attend every single boot camp, whatever it is that you write down. And then the long-term goal can be in order to hit President's Club, in order to, get out of debt, in order to do this. But it's got to be those measurable and trackable goals, so that then at the end of the night, when I'm getting into bed and all that stuff, I review that. I review my daily ones. I review, what I did well today, what I need to work on. And then I always do a gratitude list, things that I'm grateful for. And when you combine all that stuff together, that is how you really make the goal setting and the daily writing down of goals actually measurable, because each night I can really hold myself accountable to, did I do what I set out to do today or not? And because everything is measurable, that's what I can do. So, longer message this morning, but it's an important one. Why? Because it's changed who I am. It's helped me lose, close to 100 pounds in my career. It's helped me, obviously, have success selling SLS, have success building at SLS, have success doing all the things that I want to do, have success in real estate, have success in my family life and my spiritual life, all of these things. And I attribute a vast majority of it to the fact that I'm very consistent with doing this, and I'm very consistent with holding myself accountable to that on a daily basis. And so if we're not doing those things, then I think it just makes what we do that much more difficult to just say, well, I'm gonna give it 100% today, and I'm gonna get 1,000 AP or whatever it is. So I hope that helps a couple of you all this morning. I hope you get up in time this morning to write down those goals and to make those things happen. And most importantly, I hope you aspire to be better today than you were yesterday. I hope you do it every single day. Be amazed at where you end up. And none of this matters if you don't call your leads. See you guys in the morning call soon. I'm out. Woo.